and welcome to the boiled. Wait, fuck. Redo.
Take two.
Hello.
Take two.
Hello, and welcome to. Fuck! I stopped. Hello.
Bruh. Deeper.
Welcome. Hello, and welcome to the Peanut Gallery podcast. I stuttered. Welcome to the Peanut Gallery podcast.
Let's start over again.
Fuck. Hello, and welcome.
JJ,
to
I
the
believe.
Peanut
Hey,
Gallery
stop
podcast.
talking while he's trying to talk.
Who the hell was that?
I had it perfect that time, too. Welcome to the stupid fucking podcast. We're going to be talking about weeb shit. Some garbage ass weeb shit.
that.
All right. Listen, all right. We all watch anime, and we're not afraid to admit it. Guy may
I
watch
am.
more than the rest of us, but
I'm
that's
afraid to
beside the
admit
point.
Hello.
You think Guy?
Guy's a weeb, dude.
I feel like
Big weeb.
watch.
Mikey? Hello? Oh, everyone just went
Guy?
quiet, so what the fuck happened?
It was all an
Is everyone
epic
okay?
prank, dude. We epically pranked you.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's start over. All right, welcome to. I'm just kidding.
Start over. Welcome to the podcast. All right,
Thanks, Dylan.
it's starting. Let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna see you guys later. This shit is
Listen, Mikey is our
Shut the
first
fuck up.
contestant on The Bachelor, so go ahead and
Oh
wish
shit!
your
W-
shit.
Are we the girls?
Well, okay,
Well,
so
real quick before you go, I just want to preface this. Basically, the ways it's gonna go is we each have our top 3 anime of all time, and we're kind of discuss why we think they're great and why you should watch them.
I think I spoke my mouth a little bit.
Mikey.
Okay, I'm okay.
All right, so Mikey's gonna start. Mikey, what you got?
You're
all right.
up first, dude.
This probably everyone already probably top.
Mikey, can you get closer to your mic so you
Oh.
stop cutting out? Maybe that'd be kind of cool.
Shut the fuck up. I swear to. Is this any better for you?
To
Is this
talk
better?
again?
Is this
I
better?
think so, yeah.
Hello,
think so,
hello.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Everyone will
Mikey got
probably
that
already know this.
Education right now.
It's gonna be Bleach for my top,
Ooh,
of course.
a basic bitch. I mean,
Yeah,
very cool.
Really. Yeah. Have any of you other fuckers watched it? No.
I have
Except
not
Nope.
seen it. I've seen
Yeah,
it very
I've
little of
seen
it.
Courtney?
half of
Garrett's
it.
seen literally like all
I
of it.
said Bonkai in my wedding vows.
Yeah. Yeah. I know
That
that.
is-
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember-
I
remember
cringed.
Get
that.
it, you're
I was
married!
But yeah, Bleach because I that was like one of the first animes that I watched.
Cool.
Um,
I'm with you, Mikey. I also love Bleach because it was one
Yeah.
of the first that
I haven't watched any gay baby Naruto because fuck that gay baby shit.
Yeah.
Imagine
Next,
calling
I would put Code Geass.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Guy, can you stop?
No, guy, keep it up.
What's wrong?
No,
High
because
energy, high energy.
Ryan, you guys want to say
Code
anything?
Geass
What's
is
going
just
on,
so
man?
sick, and it almost made me cry.
Guy, are you on
Um,
crack tonight, bro?
The Cheez-Its count.
There's crack and
Yes.
Cheez-Its.
Close enough.
But lastly, Tokyo Ghoul.
What?
Okay.
Mikey,
Yeah.
where's JoJo? What the fuck?
Okay, Mikey. I agree with you up to seasons 1 and 2.
I never watched those, so it doesn't matter.
Wait,
What?
no,
Wait,
Tokyo
whoa.
Ghoul.
Hold on. Whoa.
Wait, so you didn't
Wait,
watch
wait.
season 1 and 2 of Tokyo
Wait,
Ghoul?
I watched the
wait.
worst season of
You
Tokyo
watched
Ghoul.
the
I
anime at
watched
all?
season 3 only of Tokyo Ghoul. That's his name. Yeah, right. Get out of here.
No,
Get him.
you're
I'm
lying.
joking.
You're out of your
No,
goddamn
Okay.
mind, Mikey.
No, I watched the part. I watched the last part of when he fought in the the basement or whatever. That one part, you know what I'm talking about,
As
where
a
he
centipede
gets
or what
the
fuck?
abilities.
Fucking spoilers.
Whatever, dude.
All right,
This is
I'm
bad
joking.
for
It was
spoilers,
scuffed,
actually.
bro. No,
Well,
JoJo.
okay,
fucking-
don't actually spoil. That wasn't a. Okay. Hello?
Hello,
What?
it's JoJo.
Sorry, I was just cleaning up my mom's asshole.
What?
Yay.
Joey?
Joey? Brent?
That's a bad
Can we
rebound.
not disgrace her like this?
You did
Can we get
stick the
some
landing. Alright.
I don't know what came
What the hell's
out.
going on in here? I thought this was a PG-13 anime weep chat.
Come to the wrong place.
That's on Thursday.
Oh.
Oh, I haven't been recording.
Oh,
Shit!
Yes, let's go! Nobody has to hear that. Let's go, Pog.
Welcome to the Peanut Gallery.
Alright, restart.
I was not.
You were serious?
I'm not. I'm kidding.
Oh my
No!
god.
I'm kidding. All right, Mikey, continue. No, wait. I want to
okay,
hear.
I was
a
actually
real-
joking. It is JoJo's. I was trying
Okay.
to throw you guys off.
Were you really? I
Yeah.
feel like you weren't. I feel like
I
you.
was.
Why do I feel like you weren't kidding?
I was kidding.
No, Tokyo Ghoul was good.
Definitely kidding.
It is, but
Definitely.
that's not up there with that.
Yeah, it better be JoJo. I'd be
It is
sorely
JoJo's.
disappointed in you.
Yeah. I stand JoJo. I stand JoJo. 100%.
He can't even say the name right. He hasn't even watched it, dude.
Imagine not.
Imagine saying
being a fan of
JoJo's.
Joseph.
Imagine not watching JoJo's and imagining
JoJo's
you know every
Crazy
meme about
Story.
it. Sorry. What?
Wow, I am getting called out.
So I pick someone now.
Yeah, so now you pick.
Garrett.
That's
That's
me.
descriptive.
No, it's not.
No.
Sorry, Joey. I thought it was. My bad.
Garrett.
Wait, me or Guy?
Well,
You. Not fucking Guy Fighter 96.
Not
My
the
bad, my
weeb.
All right. So, my first favorite anime, Akame ga Kill.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I
pick.
I've really liked that anime. It was the first one that just the first episode alone, spoilers, is that I wasn't expecting it to take so hard of a turn,
True.
but it
Mhm.
took the hardest turn.
It felt like your everyday anime, and then they said
It really
no.
did. It was like, oh, this is going to be just a wholesome experience all around.
Attack on Titan did that too.
Well, Attack on Titan did do that.
Kind
You don't think so? The
You
first
go into
episode?
Attack on Titan.
It was
knowing
it was
there's gonna
kind
be
of
some shit,
brooding
though.
in the like all throughout the first episode, though. You know what I mean?
It never
Kinda.
started out kind of happy.
Yeah, it didn't start
no,
out happy.
it did. It kind of did with the
No,
kid.
it
with their-
didn't.
You sure?
I don't know.
Bro, the cover of Attack on Titan, any site has like
Okay.
a fucking Titan on the front. Like, what do you expect?
That's fair. I more so. Okay, you're right.
It did have a lot of shock value, sure.
Wait,
but
But
there's
it's expected.
Titans in Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
no,
that's
yeah. Sorry, we forgot to put a spoiler tag on that one.
Oh my god.
So,
oh my
yeah.
god.
I love Akame ga Kill. Next up definitely has to be Hunter x Hunter.
Let's fucking go.
And
Easy.
I'm sure my wife is going to agree with me on this one because in our wedding,
We
She
get it.
walked
You're
down-
married.
Jesus Christ.
My fucking
a
ears.
Hunter x Hunter song.
Yo,
They
quit
did.
this.
It was
They
actually
did.
super hype, and like it sounded like normal. Hey, listen, I was their groomsman. So, anyways,
was super
so
nice.
Hey, I was
yeah,
at their
it was
wedding.
super normal too. Yeah,
I was
it wasn't,
invited
it wasn't
to
like
it.
I
Not
was,
either.
I was there.
I'm their
It didn't
brother.
seem as weeb as you thought it would be.
This is so sus.
yeah.
This is so sus.
We live in Alabama.
I'm there, brother.
The ultimate
there,
crossover.
And
Dylan's a brother.
my number
I'm their
one,
uncle.
Favorite
My-
anime.
my number one favorite anime, hands down, is Cory in the House.
Dude, that one's so
Yeah.
hype.
It's just so good. The
Yo,
graphics
season
are
2,
amazing.
episode
the
four.
writing, the
storyline-
writing.
Season 2, episode
the
4
pacing
is so
of
hard.
season 1, not to mention season 3, my favorite.
Wait, Garrett.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Raid Shadow Legends? Use code Bold Peanuts.
Imagine
I'm glad
Glad you brought
Phil
that
thought
up.
it was funny because
Imagine
no one else
laughing
did,
at
guy.
Well, I was trying to think of something to tie it into Raid Shadow
I was
Legends.
really
The guy
trying to,
just
like-
came out really
I'd like to
fast.
take this
before I could
opportunity
think
to
of
talk
something
about our
clever.
sponsor today,
Like a
Dollar
really
Shave Club
unfunny
and
way.
Raid Shadow Legends.
No.
Be sure to use code Boiled Peanuts for
I was, like,
20%
about to
off
be on
Dollar
it.
Shave Club and
would've
30%
been
off
funny.
on Raid Shadow Legends.
Fucking guy.
yes.
I really
See.
enjoyed that, sir.
Anyway, my number one favorite anime.
Where the hell is
Uh,
Harris?
A lot of people.
He's seen 2 anime. All right, that's why he's not here.
Oh.
Okay.
Doesn't watch anime.
Number one is Devilman Crybaby.
Let's go.
What?
Oh, I've
Ooh,
seen
yeah.
That's a
that.
spicy one.
Netflix original. The Devilman series actually goes back quite a number of years. They don't have a whole lot of content as far as anime. I believe they have a large manga, but Netflix took on Devilman Crybaby. And the art style, I will say it first, is super
It's beautiful.
Oh.
weird.
Did you
I
say
like
you
it.
like
I
Devilman
can't,
Crybaby?
I can't get past the first episode.
What?
The animation is weird, not because there's like titties flying off hose and chomping people.
There are
Not
though.
because of
It's
that.
too
That
sexual.
does happen.
No, not that. I'm talking when I say animation style, I mean like the coloring, like the color palette. It will have like a colored in central area that you're looking at, but then the outsides just won't have detail. But there'll be enough to like show a good setting, and I really just love the anime in depth. It has a good, easy start. It has an amazing rising action.
Good symbolism.
Has good symbolism.
The ending is wacky.
The ending is probably one of my favorite animes to any Or sorry, not favorite animes. It's my favorite ending in any anime because it leaves you with no questions.
That's true.
It leaves you with a lot of emotion.
It's one of those anime where it ends in the player stats, but you're just sitting there in your chair for another 5 minutes just thinking, like,
Yes.
wow,
It leaves you feeling something. And so,
Mikey.
yeah, that's my list.
That's a good fucking
solid.
list. Can we
You
Nice.
stop?
definitely
Jesus
shouldn't
Christ.
watch Devilman Crybaby if you're a normal person because it's too
What?
wet.
Or
Are you calling-
probably
I disagree.
under
What?
16, you probably shouldn't watch Devilman Crybaby.
It's pretty gruesome.
It's way too sexual and gruesome on the first
Okay.
episode.
I don't
There
even
are-
watch that one episode where all the booze came out. She's like, oh, it's too sexy.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Mikey, can you stop slamming your mouse onto your mic?
No.
JJ, answer bro sound effect number 2.
All right, I'm gonna throw it off to my other bearded fellow in this group, Ryan.
All right. What's up? How's it
Hi.
going?
Hey.
They can't answer you, Ryan. They're listening to us.
What? All right. Starting.
Can we get a
Starting.
Hey Ryan in the comment section?
All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and guess all 3 of Ryan's.
All right,
Demon
guess it right
Slayer,
now.
My Hero Academia, and Erased. Yeah.
Wait, say
What
it.
was the first one?
It's Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, and Erased. Because Ryan's
Yep.
only ever seen 3 animes. That's
I
it.
agree.
Oh no,
think
seven-
those are his
he's
3.
gonna choose 7 seeds. That's the other one other anime.
I think the
All right,
3 you first
all right,
said
you
are
ready?
pretty so.
Yeah. You go.
It's
Go
a
ahead,
hard
Ryan.
read.
Go ahead.
It's
Go
a
ahead.
hard
go
read.
ahead.
All right. My favorite anime ever made for me is Erased. That's just I love that.
That's
that
fair.
anime.
I really agree, dude.
Super good.
Joe, you can't spoil like that.
Well,
And then, all right. So the reason I like Erased so much is just like it was literally my first anime, and that's not like the only reason I love it. It's just really like how it just how the story is told in it, and like the idea of like you going back to a time that you know someone's gonna get kidnapped, but like
There's
you know what
just
the
a
outcome
lot of
is, but you
stuff.
know you can change the future. It's just like mind-boggling, like what's gonna happen. And like
It's very
you never-
emotional too.
if it was your first time watching it, like you don't even know what's like you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you can't read it. All right,
Well,
my
I kinda
second.
read it, but yeah.
I read it for sure.
Yeah, I read it too, and I haven't even watched it.
Well,
But it
you
was-
had an idea.
I didn't. I'm just clowning on you.
It
Don't-
was very good
don't take it
though,
personally,
and I
Ryan.
It was
couldn't
good.
help
It was good.
but binge watch it. Like
It was good, but the
each
ending was
episode-
predictable.
each episode almost felt
All right,
short. Like
so-
I had to just like keep going. Sorry.
That's true. You had to finish it. Yeah, once you start, you had to finish.
All right. So number 2, like this isn't in order, but my favorite's Erased. But number 2 is Children of the Whales.
Oh, okay.
I really like that one. Like that one's just like gruesome.
It's a Netflix original too, right?
It's
I
actually
think
really
so.
good. It's really good.
It is a Netflix original.
Have you not seen it, Jake?
I have. I just couldn't remember if it was Netflix original.
Oh,
or not.
okay. Yeah, that's I think Children of the Whales is pretty good. I just wish they would pump out more videos quicker. Another one's My Hero. Dylan got that one. Solo that one, Dylan.
I got both. I got
You got
2. I
Erased,
got 2 out of
too!
3.
Oh, okay, Erased. You're right.
Idiot.
Another
Wait.
another honorable mention that I forgot about that I watched was Devilman Crybaby.
Nice.
Wow.
Didn't you like Demon Slayer, Ryan? You just didn't want to put it in there because it was like too mainstream.
What?
Demon
It's not
Slayer.
even over yet.
I haven't seen Demon Slayer.
You haven't seen Demon Slayer?
No.
Oh,
I don't think he ever watched it.
I really
Alright.
thought you watched it. Oh.
Ryan,
No.
you gotta get on that. I just finished it.
I'm
Come on.
I'm busy, bro. I'm watching other shows right now. Like
It seemed like he was there because
The Mandalorian.
like we kept watching it.
You didn't have to call him out like that.
I already watched that, kid.
Yeah.
yeah, you're watching it again.
Why y'all
No,
bombing on the
like,
Mandalorian like it's
Gotta
not?
get my second dose of Baby Yoda, dude.
Baby Yoda, okay, listen, PSA, if you like Baby Yoda memes, you're just as bad as people who like Minion memes, alright? Because it's the same thing.
Minion memes are not the
Oh,
same as Baby
no.
Yoda.
I'm
They're
sorry,
just as
Ryan.
bad as
but you're-
I found
Ryan,
the,
stop.
found the minion memer.
Awful.
You're a
down this
pleb.
hill,
You're
Ryan.
all plebs if you think otherwise.
I don't have any Baby Yoda memes on my phone. Come check it.
My
Prove it.
background is.
Check it right
Dylan,
now.
check
Yeah,
his phone.
yeah. I'll come check
Dylan?
that. Yeah, I'll come check
Dylan,
that.
confirm.
Wait, what am
Why
I
would
confirming?
Dylan be in my phone?
Wait, what?
I plead the 5th.
All right.
I can't plead the 5th every day, man. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna pass on.
Wait,
the torch.
actually, yeah, you can though.
I know.
That's what
It's like a right of yours.
Yeah.
I know. So, anyways,
pass the
I'm gonna
torch.
pass on.
So
this
why would you
torch.
just lie like that then?
Solid.
I
pick,
like
though.
lying.
Okay, pass the torch to you, Ryan. I'm sorry.
It's okay to lie.
We're spreading bad messages.
Are we
Just
still
quick-
on this?
Yeah, it's all you 12-year-olds. It's okay to lie.
Wait,
Yeah,
are we still
Jake,
talking
how
about? Are we still
12-year-olds
talking about
wins.
like our top 3 anime in all time? Is that what we're talking
Oh
about?
right.
No, we're talking
Oh, I
about
thought we were
fifth now.
talking.
I'm just hitting fucking.
We're
Fortnite,
way
dude.
past the anime thing.
All right, let's start the
Oh, okay,
podcast,
okay.
guys. Top 3 anime.
Anyone
Well-
here in the pogs?
Well,
No.
let's just take a moment here to just recognize our sponsors.
We already did. Please choose another person, Ryan.
All right, I'm gonna choose.
Just gonna cook boiled peanuts for 10% off.
Me, pick me. Pick me.
I'm gonna choose
Me.
my
Me.
guy.
Damn it. All right. Y'all ready for
Got you,
this?
Mike.
Okay. My first pick is actually super unexpected. The other
Do
two
it.
are really obvious.
My Little Pony.
Yes. Number 1, Sword Art, dude.
No.
Yo,
No,
the
I'm
first
serious.
season though.
Miss me with
Yeah, the
that
first
gay
season
shit,
of Sword
dog.
Art, and then
Uh,
I'm not gonna get into why
Wait,
because I know
is your
everyone hates
favorite anime?
it. Yeah. Number
He's
2,
lying.
Log Horizon.
He's definitely lying.
Shit's nuts.
what?
And then number 3.
Yeah, all of you.
God.
Yeah. Holy!
Everyone was.
Imagine having that hot of a take.
And then number 3.
Wow.
Number 3 is the most obvious. I mean, I think we can all agree.
Wow.
Drake and Josh.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
Why'd everyone leave?
Where'd everyone go?
Hello, and welcome to the Peanut Podcast. Everyone's just arrived. It's time to start.
All right, there's no
Why are
way.
we starting the podcast now?
All right, we're resetting Guy's brain. All right, we just
Guy,
gotta.
I used to consider you one of us.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
He
That's,
came
they
at
used
me
to have
with
respect.
Log
If our
Horizon.
friendship is that fragile, you know what? I don't want it.
And Drake
Oh,
and Josh.
you think time out?
Okay, Drake and Josh is the only.
That's
good
actually,
anime
I
that he
lied.
Just spilled water on my
I'm
crotch.
sorry, I lied. That's actually my favorite. Drake and Josh is my
I'll
favorite.
return.
Dude, Drake and Josh goes hard, man.
Yeah,
Remember when they got
It was
stuck in the
fucking hard,
treehouse?
dude. That season, that series finale though. I don't know how.
Oh,
When they fought the
God.
Pirate King and Drake and Josh.
Dylan, go ahead.
Guy,
What?
Me. But
I need
Guy-
answers.
Guy,
All right,
we-
all right,
We
all
need to
right.
hear him. We need to hear him.
He just
Number
wanted
1,
to commit
Jimmy
to the bit.
Neutron. Gosh, Jimmy
Just skip to
Neutron.
the part where Guy
Fairly
actually
Odd
starts
Parents.
talking.
All right. Number 1 is actually obvious. Naruto. You know, I grew up watching it.
Oh.
I can see
It's-
it. I can see it.
Like it has so many flaws. And this is counting Shippuden as well. I count just Naruto and Shippuden. Same thing. It has a lot of flaws, but I just overall
I mean,
think
it's still so
nostalgic.
good.
It's still good. Like you can pick out moments where it's just fucking amazing.
So good.
It does have some
Um,
great moments.
And I literally like grew up watching it, so it's like
Sorry,
it's
never
just-
watched
it's too
it.
close to me. You know? Plus ninjas are cool. Second
Okay, Weeb.
is also kind of obvious. One Piece. Kind of the same reason, except I didn't really grow up watching it. I started watching it like
Oh.
2015, I think, or 16. But
Courtney's like, I would have never guessed.
One Piece
Well,
is
I was confused
also-
why he had Naruto and not One Piece. I didn't realize he had both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, One Piece has those same moments like Naruto does, where it's just the best of the best, like as good as anime can get moments. Like I know some anime have it all condensed in 24 episodes, but like if you consider it just spread out over 800 fucking episodes, it still has the
Realize
same amount of
that's,
quality. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
Agreed.
800
agreed.
episodes of
One Piece
stuff,
still
of life
amazing.
that you're never gonna get back from your.
yeah, it's
your,
okay, man. It's the
livelihood.
journey, you know. And then number 3 is Code Geass. That
Hell yeah,
just
brother.
clean. Mikey already said it. Clean ass anime.
Guy, I could
I'm
call that from a
surprised.
mile away. I thought you said it was going to be expected or unexpected.
I said all 3 are predictable before we
Oh,
started this
I
podcast.
thought you said like the first one was on, and then was that just for the meme?
No, I said the
Okay,
first one is super obvious. Or when I started this,
Okay,
when
gotcha,
I was actually serious, I said the first one's super obvious.
gotcha.
I thought Naruto was super obvious, but the other 2 are also obvious. So yeah, that's it.
Who
Those
here
good picks,
hasn't
guy.
seen Code Geass?
I
Me.
haven't finished it.
At
I'm
least
gonna go
watched, but it came out twice. Crazy.
Go JJ.
I'm gonna go with Courtney.
Oh gosh.
She picked me last time, I think. So
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
I've been struggling with this for like the past 3 hours.
Hey, it's okay. We're here for you. Courtney, we're here for you.
I've been
can
struggling
care
with
about
it
you.
the past.
I really
15
care about
seconds.
you.
I for sure have my top anime, but it's hard to pick the second two. Like I have like 5. But my number 1 is Hunter x Hunter.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so good. Like the first time I saw it, actually Garrett was watching it and he was like deep into the Chimera arc. And I was like, what the heck is this? Like these weird ant creatures fighting. And then I ended up watching it with them. And somehow it just like hooked me. And then that night I had to like start it for myself. And I binged it so hard, even though I was really busy with college. Anyways, super good. My favorite arc probably of Hunter x Hunter would be Greed Island. Actually,
That is a banger.
Greed Island is the best part for me, and also I love everything that has to do with the Phantom Troop and Kurapika. That part was pretty cool.
I super agree.
Yep.
So yeah, Hunter x Hunter is great. I would definitely rewatch it again anytime, any day. Now, I don't know. I'm gonna say The Promised Neverland. I mean, okay,
Listen,
whatever.
only JJ dislikes that one. I feel like everybody else kind of
loved
acknowledges
it.
it's pretty decent.
I didn't really like it much.
I
don't
just
don't
watched it- I just watched it in the past like 2 months, and I ended up having to binge that one as well. I feel like maybe an indicator for me if it's like really good is if I have to binge it all of a sudden. The Promised Neverland was really good, and I think it's a super solid anime for people who don't normally watch anime because there's not a ton of like action or like ninjas or pirates or whatever. It's just like
Nothing
children.
cool. Yeah.
No, but it's like it's
crazy.
it's good. Like the kids are so smart. It's
Hey,
like,
if you're looking for that kind of anime, watch JoJo's. Has
Well,
everything that you want.
except The
It
Promised
has
Neverland.
smart kids.
The Promised Neverland is only 12
Yep.
episodes, so it's easy for someone who doesn't watch anime to get into it. And anyways, I don't want to say anything about it because literally anything
It's a
more than
walking spoiler.
anything more than just that it's about children like ruins the whole shock factor. Anyways, I bawled my eyes out during it, and I think that a good anime is one that can also provoke your emotions. So
I think it's also the best short anime that's like I think it's the most like condensed and like concise. You know how you were saying that like sometimes like Guy was saying when One Piece like the best of the best anime moments are really only when you hit like that hundreds of episodes caps. I agree with that, but when you
Yeah.
condense it down to like the 12 or 24s,
Yeah.
I think Promised Neverland does that the best. I think like that's the
It does
most
it pretty
impactful
well,
like
yeah.
short anime I've ever watched.
Yeah.
I would say Attack on Titan does it the best. Like that's Attack on Titan is king of having like every episode mean something.
Gotcha. I
In
can't
my
vouch for that.
I actually hard disagree with that. I think
I know, and I think we
Attack
had
on
this discussion
completely
before.
I think
But
Attack on
something
Titan
happens-
is really good at the beginning and really good at the end, but then you get the middle 50 episodes where they just kind of run around in a circle.
That's crazy to me. I like hard
But
disagree.
I think something happens each like 24 episodes though.
anyways,
Well,
so,
yeah.
Was that a joke?
Hunter x Hunter and The Promised Neverland, and then I mean I love One Piece, I love Naruto, I love Seven Deadly Sins. Hot take. I love
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, I think I'm between all 4 of those, and I'm gonna have to go with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood
Nice.
as my
Nice.
third. It's a classic. I mean, most of those except for Seven Deadly Sins that I listed are classics, but FMA Brotherhood is like a little bit darker, violent. People actually die in it.
Ooh.
But I just
Ooh.
remember there's a lot of humor as well, which I really enjoyed, and it was just
Episode 4, dude.
If I were to recommend one anime to someone for their first time, like they're new to it, I'd say Full Metal.
Full
Alchemist,
Metal.
brother.
Except for like
I mean,
fucking
I see
episode
where you're
4.
coming from with that,
except for
but
that
That's
Yeah,
what
where
you
he
need.
turns-
You need that. You
he
need that
turns
to
his
hook 'em.
daughter
Yeah,
and
stop,
his
stop,
gold-
stop, stop.
it's really dark and gory, and there's a lot of death. So I don't know if I would for sure recommend it to someone.
Okay,
that
well,
doesn't
it depends on
play
who
it.
you're talking to.
Okay,
If
so it's actually like really bad to
Yeah.
recommend to somebody. Actually,
Joey
so.
just nutted trying to get me to stop talking.
I don't know,
Anyways,
I think it's super solid. It's just got
It is.
everything an
When
anime has.
when I
or
think
needs,
when I
you know what I
think
mean?
I nut
of
every time I
really
talk to you,
really
Garrett.
good animes, when I think of really good animes,
What,
FMA
Joey?
Brotherhood pops out into my head. So
no
it's
one gonna
got to be in
comment
my
on that?
top 3.
What?
And
Good
those are my
analysis,
top
Courtney.
3 animes that you need to know.
I have to agree.
Very cool,
Full
Joey.
Metal
Just
getting
Alchemist,
away
the
with saying
beginning, the middle, and the end.
questionable shit
Fucking
tonight.
amazing.
I think Hunter x Hunter and I think
And
Hunter x
Full
Hunter
Metal
is a good
Alchemist
pick.
Brotherhood,
Fullmetal Alchemist,
and what was
very
the other
good
one
pick.
again? Promise Neverland.
I don't know.
Thank
The other two
you.
were really
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah,
Those
thank
picks
you.
are
All
good,
three,
solid.
all 3 of mine were great.
So JJ, did you
No.
actually hate Promise Neverland?
No,
Like,
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. Okay, let me just say
It just
this,
wasn't
'cause
like that.
I just want to explain this. I thought it was my suspension of disbelief wasn't there. I don't know how I would phrase that, but basically I couldn't believe that these kids did all. They were like, what's the character, Dr. Stone? Senki, whatever his fucking name is. Senku. They're like Senku. They're all mini Senkus, and they're like kids. I know it's like always a teenager. It's not that big of a difference, but still, it just to me felt way less believable to the point where I just couldn't help but think like this doesn't.
They're
make
like 9 years old.
I don't know.
I mean,
because
I
it was like
agree,
you said,
Jage. So
no,
they,
it's like you said.
okay,
It was like
they
you said
were
though, Courtney.
11 years old, and there were only 3 of them that were super smart.
And
so
also-
that's not that
No, no. Without
Well, there were-
spoiling, that's not true.
there were a lot of smart kids in there, but the reason that the anime gave was that they were all actually I can't say that.
You can't say that.
This is a really hard anime to talk about. In concept, for me, it just doesn't really hit. It's not that it's a
Right.
bad idea. It just didn't really hit for me. That's all.
For sure.
All right, I want to hear from the boy DJ Day 90.
And it's me.
He's
All
in
right.
the middle of Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
give him a
not. I'm
break.
actually just chilling.
Don't steal any of mine, Dylan. All mine are from you.
Hey,
I don't know.
I
I think.
actually-
Ooh.
I don't think anyone's gonna have mine. Maybe Jage. Maybe
I think
Jage,
I
but,
will. I think I
yeah,
already know.
Jage will. All right. So my top 3 are based off of like animes that are pretty unique, things I haven't seen before, things that don't really go like with the typical cliche and all that stuff, and also just ones that I really enjoyed. This was also really hard for me to come up with a top 3 because I've seen I've been watched so many animes, and I know I've seen so many really good ones. But what happens to me is like I'll binge watch an anime, but I'll only ever see the Japanese title, so I'll never see the English title, and then I'll completely like I don't know what it's actually called because I don't remember the
Exactly.
Japanese. It happens to me all the time because I watch on all these bootleg anime websites. But anyways, my first one is Gurren Lagann. I
big time.
really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much so that I wrote like an entire paragraph
It's
about
true. It's true. I hope I can find that. I want to show that on screen.
I was just trying to do that while you guys were talking about Promise Neverland. I was trying to go back and find it. I don't know where it is. I couldn't find it in any of these chats. But
I just want to say that I did not enjoy Gurren Lagann at all.
I think
boobs.
I don't
I
know
think
why. I
it's
just didn't
fine.
like it.
Boobs, boobs.
Courtney,
I
I'll,
think it's
I'll
fine.
be seeing you in divorce court.
Okay.
I thought your plan was this
Change
week.
one of mine? Can I
I've
change
just-
it to high school DxD? Sorry.
no.
okay.
I'm sorry. That's been vetoed.
You've
sorry.
been chopped.
You.
Everyone's chopped. Any choppers? Any choppers?
I'm a chopper, dude.
I feel like-
Is
Chop,
it in your top
bro.
3?
That's
So
fucking
Dylan,
I
chop.
just realized that.
More
Yeah,
about
yeah.
more about Gurren Lagann, please.
Yeah, so I feel like that's not the most popular opinion. I think people enjoy it, and then like I guess Courtney didn't like it, but
Courtney's got a hot take for
um,
sure.
it's just I don't know. It just I haven't really watched a lot of mech type animes, and this one isn't. I mean, it's pretty mech, but for the animes I've seen out there, you don't see a lot like it, especially like just how freaking over the top they go. I that's what I really like about the anime, as well as how much they just emotionally attach you to a lot of the characters.
Animation is clean too.
And the animation's clean. I just really liked it, especially if you think about like the animes around it in that time. It definitely was like if I watched it in the year it came out, oh my word, it would be like my top like forever. But no, that's definitely like my not my number one, but in my top 3, just because of the originality, the animation, and the story, and just like I don't know, like I felt like some of you guys will get this. I think it's like episode 7. Like ever since after that, like it's just like I have no clue what they're gonna do because they were willing to do that. I was like, holy crap, this is a banger, and I just wanted to see the end. It was like what we were talking about with the race. Like you got to watch the next episode because you're like, what could they possibly do next? And like, because I'm not creative enough to predict what they do because that's how over the top it is. So that's why Gurren Lagann's like in my top 3. My next one, I don't think any of you have seen it, but it's called Psychopaths.
I've seen it. It's so good.
And I'm particularly talking about season 1, okay? Because they didn't come out with seasons 2 or 3 until quite a few years late, like after they made the first one. But season 1, dude, like so good. The whole idea of it, and it's not like there's no powers, there's nothing like hidden abilities and all this.
Just crime.
It's just crime. It's like more of like a real life anime in a real life scenario that could actually happen if technology progressed that way. And it was really dark, and it just, dude, that anime was so good. Really like it.
Which one was that again, Dylan?
Psychopaths.
Oh,
it's probably one of the best crime animes, I think.
I agree completely. If you want to get into like a crime detective, like what's gonna happen next, and holy crap, this is super dark and morbid, like watch Psychopaths, especially if you just want to think about like, oh, what could happen in our future. That anime is top tier.
It's on my list to watch. I liked the first episode.
Yeah, you and Garrett. Yeah, dude, you're gonna like. You guys are gonna like.
It's like Black Mirror, but in just anime.
Really?
But like,
yeah, just like explain the future, just how technology kind of works. Yeah.
My third one just slipped my mind. Oh my gosh!
Wait, I remember Garrett, your third one.
Garrett, I told you, right? I told Courtney.
It's
what was
Fire
my third
Force.
One? Fire Force. Holy crap! Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Fire Force.
Because,
hello. Hey Ryan. Fire Force, because again, I love its art style. I love the story. It never stops. Like the pace doesn't stop. It just every episode banger, every episode banger, every episode banger, and I love the story and the originality of it. I haven't seen another anime like it. I know like there are animation styles similar to it, like Soul Eater, and I feel like there's another one. I can't think of the name. But like
Soul Eater?
No, I said Soul Eater. I think I was thinking
what,
like.
What about that one where like they eat souls and stuff?
Yeah, I think
Soul
Eater Souls.
Eater of Souls, yeah. But anyways, Fire Force. I don't know, man. Like that anime, I out of all the animes, I can't say all, but out of most all of the animes that I've currently been watching that are not finished, that's the one I want to see finish. And like that's like, I know I've seen a lot of finished animes, but I don't know. That's why this list is probably really hard, because I'm currently watching so many like bangers that like when I think back of the ones I previously watched, it's kind of hard to be like to compare them because they're not both fresh. But I mean, I did think about it. I did look back at a lot of animes. Like some of my runners up were like Akame ga Kill.
I would like to say one that Dylan and I both really like is Black Clover.
Really good.
Yeah.
Except for the first 50 episodes.
Yeah, they got me to watch it, and for the first like 60 episodes, I was just every time I finished an episode, I'd send them a snap of me just like falling asleep.
Well, I think an issue with that, Jage, was because we were already like 60 episodes deep, and we were like, man, this anime is amazing. And you got into it, and you were expecting amazing, and you were just put into story building, not really amazing stuff.
You have to be ready for story building in the beginning of Black Clover.
It's a little bit like Naruto, I think.
Except Naruto started out as a banger.
It did, but I think had Black Clover came out back then, maybe things would be different. I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
definitely
real
Black
quick.
Clover.
I'm currently deciding to finish Pokemon, and I'm fighting the sword dude or whatever. How come I can't throw a Pokeball at him? What am I supposed to do?
What are you talking about, Courtney?
I'm fighting Zamazenta, and it won't let me throw a Pokeball at him.
Are you in the
You just
very
gotta kill
beginning
it.
cutscene?
I'm supposed to kill it?
And then it
I mean, what else do you do?
Really?
Do you run, Courtney? I don't
We're-
understand the other option.
Joey out here trying to teach Courtney.
We're on top of the thing
He's trying to get her
at the
critically
power
deduce what to
plant,
do.
and I'm fighting Zamazenta, and he's all upset, and I want to catch him.
What is we doing right now?
Sorry.
This is
Okay.
staying in the podcast, by the way. This is
I'll
staying in.
Google it.
Y'all tell her how to fucking come on.
Throw the master ball at it, forehead.
Is that the only option?
No, you're wasting your master ball.
Making her
I
fucking
think
Google
you
this
actually have
shit.
to kill it and do a cutscene and cut. And
You
catch us
literally
at a
do,
later
yeah.
time.
Could you just Google
I
it
have
on
to
your
kill
fucking
it.
cell phone? New podcast idea:
All right.
Pokemon and how to catch.
Okay,
Hey,
thanks for
Courtney, throw a
nothing.
lure ball at it. Lure.
Courtney, I'm pretty
So
sure you have to
bef-
kill it, Doug.
Hey,
Okay,
all right,
thanks.
all right. Before I pick the next person, Dalton gave me his top 3.
Ooh.
So we have a
Let's hear it.
special guest, Dalton, my brother. He wanted to just throw out his top 3.
And my brother.
And my brother.
And my brother.
You're making it so
And
confusing.
my axe.
Oh my god! Can we just keep this joke going where everyone
Yeah.
thinks that you guys are like a trio?
yeah. Oh,
Dalton is my
God.
brother.
Wait, we are a trio.
Wait.
Well, actually, we're like a.
You, Garrett, and Dylan?
Quattro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah,
he-
Whoa!
Courtney and I are incestuous.
Yeah, that's,
Whoa.
that's
Wait,
what you're implying, Courtney.
ew.
That's what you're implying.
That's why I'm going
That's
naturally.
what
I'm
you're
trying to.
implying.
I just killed this high rank
Uh,
Kieran in literally 30 seconds, dude.
What are we
Fucking
doing?
disaster.
Courtney and I were love at first
First
sight.
cousin? First cousins?
No, we
First
were
cousin?
love at first sight. That placenta moved and I got my first glimpse of her, dude. and-
What?
Ew.
What the-
All right,
Yeah,
Dylan, please continue. Dalton's top
Okay,
3.
okay. Dalton's top 3, and I think this is a specific order. I think this is. I'll start with number 3. His third favorite is Code Geass.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a
All
3-peat.
right, so it's a 3, and then his second is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
That's a 2-peat.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
And then Courtney, what was his first?
Samurai shampoo.
Samurai
Yes,
Champloo.
sir.
Mm.
Yeah, that one is another. Yeah, that was definitely on my list for runners up. I had so many runners up, so I just had to go with the 3 that I kind of really enjoyed. But yeah, those are Dalton's. Samurai Champloo first, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then Code Geass.
Solid.
All right, the next
So,
person.
who did Dalton want to go next?
Oh, I think okay. Dalton's texting me right now. He's saying that he wants. Man, who is
Pick
it?
me.
Just Nico?
It's just me and Nico.
Okay.
I mean,
Wait, I'm gonna carry.
Oh,
on
and
the
Joey,
trivia.
and Joey.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
and Joey. And Joey. My bad.
Shit. All right, nobody.
Joey.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I thought you went already.
I was gonna try and make a tradition, and I hope you guys can make the tradition without me saying the tradition. So
Okay.
next up, it's
I already
Joey.
know what it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
yeah,
what
yeah.
I see.
It's
where you're
me?
coming from.
Yeah, it's Joey.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
you're next.
Okay. Fuck.
Joey, don't say
So,
it. Don't say it.
my top 3 are. Okay, first off, fourth honorable
Joey's
mention,
dead?
Hunter x Hunter.
Wait,
What? That's not your top 3?
Not my top 3. I love the anime. It was the first anime I ever watched. Super good.
Yep.
I just don't know if shonens are like my favorite kind of anime.
I regret
That's
Definitely a
being my
runner-up.
wedding.
It's number 4.
Definitely,
Is Joey
definitely a
talking?
runner up for me as well. Right? Are you even here, dude?
I hear everyone but Joey. I just hear you guys answering a ghost. Joey,
well,
Yeah, what? Can you see my
unmute him,
Discord
forehead.
bubble?
I didn't mute him. He's fine.
leave
Can
and
you
come
see
back,
my
Ryan.
Discord
Ryan,
bubble.
where were you for
is
like
green?
30 minutes?
Can you hear me?
Hi, Joey.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh,
Listen,
so-
guys, Hunter x Hunter was originally my top 3. When JJ told me to make my top 3, it was there, but
Mhm.
I had to reconsider because I just like the
He's
experience
been
of
watching some
anime more.
bangers.
I just haven't seen Hunter x Hunter that long, so it might be recency bias. I don't know.
Vinland Saga. Those were
It
my
also
run-
didn't have a good ending, so that for me is a big
Yeah,
deal.
that's the main thing for me about Hunter x Hunter is just that like the cliffhanger at the very end is really annoying, and Togashi
Yeah.
pisses me off. And I read the manga, and the manga is not even like finished either. So
Yeah, but
Anyways.
that dude's sick. You know what I'm saying?
he is sick. He's got back problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So number 3 is gonna be Dororo.
Okay,
Really?
yes
Wow.
sir.
Was a
That was a
fucking
runner-up
banger.
for me too.
Literally,
Okay.
Dylan showed me Dororo, and he's like, "Dude, you gotta watch this." I'm like, "All right," and I watched it, and I came.
Yes sir. Yes
Mind
sir.
you,
That was
I
it.
talked
That was
about
it.
this
Dylan, you only
anime
seen like
3 weeks
3 anime.
before.
Shut up.
I came to my senses that this is a really good anime.
And in his
So-
pants.
Anime pass. So Doro was really, really good. No other anime has a story like it, to my knowledge.
I agree.
I
Very
haven't
like
seen it. I think
symbolic.
you and Dylan are the only ones who have seen it.
It's super good, dude.
I definitely
I
want
saw
to.
it.
I've watched it. It is
Wait,
also
whoa.
extremely good.
I'm the
It's
one
a
that
bang.
watched it before everyone else.
Okay,
I'm just
never
saying.
mind.
Mikey,
no one said anything.
I-
to
Wait,
this.
wait. Can everyone
Oh,
shut up and give Mikey all the attention right now?
Yeah.
Mikey, I literally told you about Totoro.
Bro, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't, bro.
Wait, hold on. If Mikey just didn't even realize that Dylan was actually the first person, this shit's too funny.
I
That's obviously the case,
person.
I don't know, man. How are we supposed to know?
I would put money on it. I was the
Okay,
first
now we
person to
know.
watch it.
Yeah, we know. All right.
now we know.
Listen, Doro's super
You
good.
probably watched it first, but I didn't know that, and I watched.
Okay, when he told you
okay,
to.
Mikey, maybe we
You didn't
both
tell me to
started
watch
watching
it.
it.
It can't be that
Okay,
good.
Guys,
okay,
what are
Mikey,
you
you know-
talking about? I was the
Okay,
first one to
no.
ever watch it.
I don't know. I think I actually
Ryan, I
remember what
told you
happened.
about it, you dummy.
I think I remember this scenario. I think we were playing games, and I mentioned I was watching an anime called Doro, and Mikey said he was also watching. it.
Yeah, we're watching at the same
All
time.
I was there. I remember.
So Doro's amazing. Super, super good anime.
By the way, I did have to kill him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my.
I
Monster.
will say the intro to Dororo gives me chill bumps every time.
Bro, I
Doro.
love that fucking
Yeah,
intro.
get them chill
Dude,
bumps.
party's over, bro.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da!
I know. I love that shit so much. Easily one of the best anime intros.
Wait, hold on. Okay, now go.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
So, this is all time, right? This is all time.
Yeah.
Second one is Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, dude.
Just super good.
Classic.
I'm super biased to
that
that
anime.
because I know it's old. I know a lot of people don't really like it because it's kind of hard to watch sometimes.
Hello?
That's just some
Everybody loves
people's opinion, but I really really like it. The retro futurism thing, like if you guys ever see like my backgrounds or like profile pics and stuff, it's always like fucking very like vapor. It's either like open and like mountains, or it's like very like vapor wavy, and
Or both sometimes.
or both sometimes. And Cowboy Bebop gives me those kind of vibes. Like it's very like again retro futurist. I love just how like gritty it is. Like it's kind of old, but it like needs to be. You know, if it was a new anime, it wouldn't be as good. Like like the humor's kind of like unpolished, and like the characters just kind of like say shit. And
Wait. Did you watch it in English or Japanese?
I watched it in English actually.
Yes, sir. That's the way to do it.
I just feel like the English is better. I watched the first
Yep,
episode in Japanese, and then I switched to English. I was like, yeah, English is the
Yeah,
way.
English.
It
is
doesn't have the
clean.
same feeling.
Faye Valentine's voice in English is a million times better.
If none of you have seen Soul Eater yet, definitely watch Soul Eater in English too. I
Yep.
think.
Agree.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I think it's actually decent. Yeah.
I'm actually watching it in Japanese right now, but I'm only 5 episodes.
I just want to recommend real quick, if you guys really liked Dororo, you need to also watch Blade of the Immortal. It's a banger. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Wait,
Sounds
I think
like
I
some
need to
fanfiction
change.
stuff, but-
I think
Whatever
I need
Dylan
to
says
change
regarding
my
anime
pick.
is usually true.
What, are you
Yeah,
gonna put
Dylan,
Doro?
has the best opinion of
Yeah.
anime in here. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Yeah,
Wow.
I agree.
I don't
He's
deserve
definitely
this.
seen the most too.
I don't
think.
deserve this because
He
I
is the
definitely
anime
don't.
guru.
Okay, can we just say I don't always? All right.
There's some
Yeah,
anime that but Dylan, that's just because you watch so many.
Dylan, I think
You
the
know?
only
That's true.
time you weren't like 10 out of 10 was when you suggested the slime anime, saying it was amazing.
Yeah, but slime was funny.
Slime
It was
was
okay.
good.
It was
Yeah.
okay.
I hyped it up. I hyped it up way too
It
quick.
was
Yeah,
so-
you hyped it up a little too much. But other
It
than
was
that
so
one,
shit,
I
but it was
can't
so
believe
funny.
it was so shit. No, I agree, Joe. It was
My
so
senses. My
It's so
senses.
shit.
I
It's
also,
the
I
shit
also
trying to be
anime.
nice, but the
anime
first
with
3
Dylan.
episodes are crap.
That was my bad. I had watched like
What'd you say,
I had
Garrett?
I only
I was
watched like
just
the
saying
first
that
like
I can't let Dylan take
yeah.
the whole blame for this because I also pushed that anime.
Like again, yeah, shit anime, but it was
Who was
funny
pushing
and
Goblin
it was like
Slayer?
a guy
Yo,
got
I-
one.
hey,
Everyone
was.
Garrett
Joey
does it all
Harris.
the time.
I stand by it. I think it's
No,
Bro,
cool.
I was the
push it
last
as
one
a
to watch
fucking
that shit.
meme just because the first episode.
Yeah, the
is
first
a
episode,
little
you're like,
jarring.
holy
Goblin
shit.
Slayers. I have
Goblin
two
Slayer's
anime
solid
categories.
though. It's kind of
No,
solid.
it's
It's
not.
not
It's
amazing.
not.
It's
It's
not
not.
groundbreaking.
It
Nico,
is not
thank
at
you.
all. That anime
Nico, I
fucking
agree.
sucks. Are you serious?
it's so bad.
It literally shows.
Well, I
an
think
entire-
Gurren Lagann sucks.
It literally shows an entire side plot. That's super
Oh, no.
fucking
I think Kill la Kill's better than Gurren Lagann. Dude. I'm out of here.
Time, he's just like, I don't care about you. I just want smack up.
He said kill. All right.
I'm dead serious.
Wait,
anyways.
I have to change. I do love Promise Neverland, but I gotta have one. I gotta have
I don't
one.
think that's
Bruh,
legal.
I'm in the middle of a thing here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's illegal.
My true love is One Piece. Okay.
I knew
okay.
it. I knew it.
Not me. Obviously,
you're
not
talking
me.
about
Divorce
Gary.
me.
Yeah, you're divorcing her, dude.
Wait, I'm getting so many mixed signals.
Well, I am now.
Moving on, dude.
Sorry. Okay.
As a
She
few
already
first
moved on.
symptoms. Number 1, easy pick. No game, no life.
Okay,
Super
okay.
good.
I respect. Jake.
Listen,
Let's
I
fucking
know,
go.
I know everybody is shits on 12 episode anime. All right, like it's easy to
What?
watch.
Who does?
Everybody does. Okay, listen. It's
Who?
easy.
They only
No, they do.
that
No, everyone
because
does.
they're-
All I watch is
Everybody
12
does.
episode
I
anime.
know.
Joey.
Who are we talking about though?
I say everybody does, so everybody does.
Who's everybody?
I am
Right,
following this
everybody
narrative.
does.
You talking about Reddit?
No, I'm
Ready
talking
for
about
a
you
narrative
watching
to help.
900 episodes of One Piece. No, I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
sir.
Just
No,
different stuff.
I have heard from
I'm also part of
friends
that
of
club.
mine. I feel like I've heard it from you guys too, but I know for sure 2 of my friends up here don't really like 12 episode anime just because they're like,
That's wild.
it's too easy to watch. Like, again, like you guys said, but they said as well, it's like too condensed. So like stuff either is happening
Whoa,
really
whoa,
fast
whoa.
and doesn't make very much sense, or it like doesn't have a lot of substance to it because it has.
I don't think anyone said it's too condensed. That's not a bad thing.
Well, anyways, it's easily one of the best anime, if not the very best anime I've ever seen.
It doesn't even
Um,
need 24.
It doesn't.
It only needs
I just
12.
love the universe they built. Like the characters were like very reasonably smart. Not like like again we were talking about Promised Neverland earlier, but they're like super well written. Like obviously there's a little bit of like bait in there with one of the main characters. I'm not gonna fucking
Fan
mention
service.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
fan
what you mean.
service, right? Because I mean, just
What's-
perverts and all that. Like Shiro was just like, I mean, like, but super good. Like the writing was
It's a
like
clean-
impeccable.
clean
Like
character.
all like the 1,000 IQ moves, and then like the galaxy brain moves, and like the universe brain
Mm.
moves. Like that shit just sold me. Like I know it seems like very like normie of me to say that, just because like I'm just an idiot and like having my mind blown, but. It was actually mind blowing. Like they switched it up to like first person for a little bit, for like the FPS part, like the very last few episodes.
Bro,
it was just so cool.
That was clean.
I know it was clean. It was super cool. And like literally, as soon as I got to episode 12, I was like, okay, well, time to start next season. It's not there, and I fucking was like, bawled my eyes at night. Actually,
I
but I was
cried.
basically, I was like,
I cried.
fuck. There's not even like more. There's not like a manga or anything. Like it's fucked up. I mean, there might be. but it's, like,
Dude,
manga.
oh my god.
So,
Isn't
anyways,
that one an ecchi though?
It
No.
is kind of
Oh,
in that.
kinda.
I don't know if it like, but like it's. Yeah.
Wait, no,
but,
isn't it pronounced isekai? Wait, what?
Wait.
I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know how to.
Can we
pronounce
just
it.
can
Okay,
we
first
just
of all-
clarify
Isn't
something
it
real quick?
Pretty sexual though.
Oh
No.
no. Okay, isekai is different. That isekai is like Sword Art where they like get transported.
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
other
which it is an
universe.
isekai.
It is, but that's not what she's saying.
Am I the
It-
only one in
yeah.
this group that didn't know what that meant?
What
I
ecchi?
guess.
What?
I thought I was supposed to be the weeb.
Ecchi is
LOL.
just like the
Just pay
pervy
attention to the
stuff, you know?
tags.
It literally
Okay,
just means
what
like
was the other word
overly
you guys were saying?
perverse.
Isekai is
Isekai?
like
Ecchi is
it's like
hentai
ReZero.
without nipples, basically.
Yeah.
okay.
And
I mean, not always,
like,
not
Shokugeki
always, not
is
always, but
technically-
yeah.
yeah, Shokugeki it's ecchi because it shows people's like clothes ripped off and like basically like 100% naked people.
No Game No
it's
Life
overly
probably has like
perverse.
1, maybe 2 scenes like that.
Wait, so
but,
like
it's not-
Naruto's
there is-
considered an ecchi?
I don't think it has
No.
the. I
No,
don't think it has
just
the.
be-
category.
no,
No,
like the
Naruto's
overarching
shonen.
plot. Yeah.
and-
Naruto's a shonen. Okay, so that's how we're classifying.
That's,
Well, I
that's
mean,
how that
it-
works.
It can have multiple categories, but yeah.
So my top 3: Dororo number 3, Cowboy Bebop number 2, No Game No Life number 1. They're really
Solid.
good. And honorable mention Hunter x Hunter, and that's it. I mean, there's other
not
anime
even
I've been watching
Parasite?
recently.
Hey Joey.
Parasite is close.
Parasite was so good. I forgot.
Parasite's close. Vinland Saga is close, and Erased is close. Those
you.
are my other 3.
The
Very
Parasite
Hey,
was so clean.
hey Joey.
Yeah.
Can you be honest with us for a second?
What?
Did you omit Hunter x Hunter from your top 3 because someone else already picked it?
No, I thought it was too obvious for me to pick it.
Yeah.
and
Okay, that's also what I.
This was I confirmed these 3
I
before I
respect it.
came into the podcast. Just like on my way back, I was like, yeah.
But did you take it out because it was too popular? You wanted to pick like 3 less popular.
Well, so here's the thing: is I like Hunter x Hunter. I don't like how long the Chimera arc is, even though it's necessary to be that long. I don't like
I
how
agree.
it's fucking 70
Also, don't
episodes.
like the characters they introduced, the like good guy characters.
The off-rent like Knuckle and shit, not good
Yeah,
characters.
not a big fan.
Also like the only cool one of the three guys, like the three big guys, was the Butterfly Man. In like the ripped red guy was not that cool. And then
was his name
Poof?
his name
Wait, Poof?
no, Poof was the cool guy. Wait, no,
Poof
Poof
was
was
the cool guy.
Poof. I think
was the
Poof was the
fancy
butterfly guy.
What about the
Poof,
chick?
excuse me,
Poof was the
Poof?
butterfly guy.
Poof.
Oh,
Neferpito
Like
was
the
the
Very Odd
cat
Parents
girl, and that was
baby.
fancy. So I didn't.
Neferpito is the girl.
She was scary. She gave me nightmares, dude.
How do you
Literally-
remember that, Dylan?
I don't know.
But anyways, long story short, the other three anime just had like a more like lasting impact on it. Like I couldn't tell you what happened like in the beginning of the Chimera arc, but like I could tell you like kind of what the characters did like at the end, stuff like that. I know it's just because it was kind of longer, but Doro was like, I mean, the entire universe I really liked, like yada yada yada. I already explained all my anime, but yeah, Hunter x Hunter again, guy was very close. So
I was
JJ,
curious as to why.
JJ,
Oh, me?
I'm passing the torch to you, buddy, old pal.
Sick.
Anyways,
The tradition has been started.
it's all good. It's all good. It was a reasonable request, and JJ.
All right, so two of mine are pretty callable. I think some people here might know. The third one's a bit of a wild card, but I just really want to talk about it, so that's why it's in here. I also love it. First pick, No Game No Life. Okay.
I say
Clean.
Pretty obvious from the way I reacted. That show is so good. The only thing I want to add to what Joey said is some of the things that people might not notice unless they pay attention. If you watched it, or if you have watched it, or if you're gonna, pay attention to the fucking sound design. It is so crisp and so clean.
That is
It's
the one thing I
not-
really
it's-
liked about it.
It's not like Fire Force or like the Fate series where it's really bassy, which sounds good, but it's like that, but it controls it so well with like the sound. It's like a movie. The fucking like cinematic hits. Fuck, it's so
you
good.
feel yourself getting
That's how they
like pulled
put a lot
around
of
like
time
every scene, like especially that scene when they were in like the underground planetarium sort of area. That whole like, you know what I'm talking about when they're like with the angel bitch, Jibril.
I think I do know
Yep,
this
yep.
part you're talking about.
I'm not like commenting directly on the sound design, but like just the whole atmosphere they painted there, along with like, you know, the like tense music when they're like playing the game. I felt like I was like getting like wrapped around when they were like doing like the like which is better than which sort of thing. I was like, yeah, like holy shit, like whoa, I'd take it for
The
a
music,
ride, man.
the music goes so well. That's not even talking about the music, but the music complements everything else so well.
Exactly.
Because the music is fucking insane. It's so good. It matches the hype, and it also matches like whatever emotion. Like they get that perfect in that anime, and it just blows my mind. That, and then obviously the colors. The colors. I don't know if you guys realize, but
That's
like,
another
it's
thing I really
so
liked
colorful, but like not in like a I'm gonna throw up rainbows kind of way.
Bro,
They did it so
their
well.
world building is so clean. It's just so.
I've never seen an anime world. There's never been an anime world I've wanted to live in more than the world they made in that anime. It was so like, oh, dude, I want to go there. Like they made it feel real.
Yeah.
Very cool. But yeah, there's not much else to say on that anime. It's so short, so it's hard to get any more out of it.
So
It's sick.
good.
Yeah.
Next is Gurren Lagann.
Yes, sir.
That was it was like maybe the 6th anime I actually finished, but it still stuck with me since the same reasons for Dylan. It just made me think, and it just took me on a journey that I wasn't expecting after that one specific moment. And you just like, I just want to see how this ends.
Yeah.
And it ends in the most dramatic way possible. It just so like, it gets so big. That's all I'll say. It's big energy. Made my pee hard.
Same.
Big PP energy.
That's easily my number 1. Like that's my favorite anime of all time.
Gosh,
and
dude,
then-
my internet keeps cutting out over and over and over. And
That is my
over.
3rd pick, actually, Ryan.
Ryan's internet. Yeah,
Ryan's
it's a great.
internet.
It just
Ryan's
takes over
internet.
a trip. You never know where it's gonna go next.
Jade.
So unpredictable.
Jade, when Ryan's internet comes back, can you do the little smash splash screen where it's like, he's here or whatever, but it's just
For Ryan's internet.
yeah.
Ryan, let me know when you get new internet, and I'll have like a whole episode of a podcast. We can talk about your internet for a whole podcast. Last pick. This is a bit of a wild card. Okay. Kaiji.
Okay.
I actually saw that
okay.
coming. That's crazy. I
So-
didn't think you'd pick it.
I
Okay.
haven't
only
heard
That's what
of
I
that.
thought.
The only people here who have seen it, guy, you haven't even seen it. Only Dylan.
No, it's on my list though. I swear.
Okay, so I'm the only one. I can't even like have backup on this, but this is just my chance to tell you guys about it.
It looks
If
like a
you-
JJ anime. That's what I'll say.
Okay, the animation style is very out there and very weird, but if you can get past that, then it's good. Okay, you'll like it. Just think of No Game No Life. Think of Death Note. If you like any of those two or Code Geass, then you're gonna love Kaiji. It's the same atmosphere of like
Let's go. I caught Zacian.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's
Sorry.
go. Let's fucking go.
Thank you, Courtney. Very
Yes.
Oh my
cool. Very
goodness.
cool.
I'm so sorry, Jade.
So yeah, Kaiji, watch it. Whatever. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Kaiji definitely.
Wait, I
super
actually
original.
haven't heard of that one before.
It came out in like 2007, and it's basically
It's
about a
got
guy.
the funniest animation.
It's very funny looking. It's about a bum who's like addicted to gambling, and he basically goes through this like almost like the tuning exams of gambling. And it's so fucking interesting because the stakes are insanely high. He's putting his entire life. He's basically, if he loses some of these games, he becomes a slave, or things like he loses his arm. And I'm not going to
Dang.
spoil anything, but just imagine. Don't think of this as like Naruto or Black Clover, like where the worst scenarios never actually happen. They just say, "Oh, this would suck if this happened." Just don't have anything like that. No barriers set up because things can just go all wrong, and they don't care. They'll just totally make you hate your life at watching it and make you really sad and depressed, and they don't even care, and they'll just destroy characters without even caring. It's intense. It is insanely intense. It's like 2 seasons, so it's probably like about 50 episodes total, but it's worth a watch. So yeah, those are my top 3. Very solid, I think. Okay. Is that everybody? Oh, Nico. I'm sorry. All right. Last up, Nico. Here's the torch. It's all yours.
I forgot Nico is here.
Oh, thank you for choosing me. I really appreciate you choosing me. Seriously, JJ, it really means a lot that coming from you.
You guys remember when
Nico's
Mikey
last
was the
again
forgotten
for
one?
dodgeball.
Ryan, shut up.
Last pick again.
That was it.
All right. Let's see.
That was a good time for ad reads. Thanks for our sponsor today, Raid Shadow Legends. 30% off with. Sorry.
Anime has to be. I thought you were gonna keep going. I was gonna keep going.
He just talks in the background. That was so funny. The whole time the ads. It'd be so funny.
It's like really muffled.
That's what I was
like,
saying.
yes, it's so funny, guys.
All right. Okay. So, in order of 3, 2, 1, my third favorite is My Hero Academia.
Ooh, that's the
I think
first
you're the
My
only
Hero.
one, right?
That's
Yeah.
actually insane.
That's insane because we all love that anime.
Yeah, we all love it, right?
I know I'm invisible, but I said it.
Oh,
Yeah, he did say.
oh,
Yeah, whatever, man.
You probably just cut out and I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, JJ. Okay. Yeah, you're just not paying attention to him. But no, I think it's like definitely worthy of top 3 for me because it's like a nice break. Like it's all just like heroes, superheroes, and who doesn't love superheroes? I think they do superheroes really, really well, and it's just fucking. It's nice to just like unwind to, even though sometimes it gets fucking intense and I'm screaming.
He goes in the back, bopping
No,
one out.
I just imagine myself in editing just starting the like outro right here, like mid sentence. It just cuts.
Nico doesn't deserve this, dude.
Stop talking about it.
What the fuck did he do?
My my second favorite is Gurren Lagann.
Nice.
That was
Okay,
one. Of, yeah,
that
that was one of my. That was
Is
one
that
of
the
my
destiny
first.
of this selection?
It's gotta be.
Yeah, dang.
I started watching Naruto like in 8th grade, and I also started watching Gurren Lagann at the same time before I even met you guys, besides Joey and Dylan. That shit was it absolutely blew my 8th grade mind. God, it's just so good. I mean, when they go to space, God, it just keeps getting bigger, and I'm like, okay, like they can't get any bigger, and then they do.
It just gets really big.
And they just can't, they can't get any bigger, and then they do.
So thick.
Like my cock.
Yeah, that's what I say about Garrett's.
Progression of the
anyway.
show truly is like a cock. It goes from really small, and you're like, where could this go? Almost underground, you could say, and then it keeps going, keeps getting longer.
Excuse
and
me?
longer,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
nothing
whoa,
like mine.
whoa.
It's
No,
inside
absolutely
you at this
nothing like
point.
mine.
Then it gets enlarged, you know.
And then you start taking penis enlargement pills, and it gets even larger, and you're like, oh shit, maybe this is too big because I can't fit it in my jeans, and they're a little too tight. Maybe I should get some new pants.
Can't fit in my
This is
joggers.
awful.
All right, so my first favorite anime is gotta be Dragon Ball Z.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Hell yeah.
I respect it.
I
I respect
approve.
the fuck out of that.
Wait,
that's just such a
Every
classic.
major Shonen Jump anime is in someone's
Yeah,
top 3.
Bleach, Naruto, hell yeah.
One Piece and Dragon Ball, interesting, and Black
Hell
Clover.
yeah.
I think.
And those are just.
No, I don't think
I
anyone
think,
picked
I
Black
think
Clover.
the shonen,
No.
shonen. I think most impacts everyone's childhood, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's how that works. That's how the show
yeah,
works.
Yeah.
Yo, no one
Like,
picked Death
oh
Note
my
though.
God.
That's actually pretty surprising to me.
Like I said, I've
Definitely.
watched a lot. I can't remember all these
I haven't
fucking
seen it.
animes, bro.
Like one of my favorite things in Dragon Ball Z is when in the Buu saga when Vegeta just hates Goku so much, or at least just wants to beat him so much, he lets himself get like taken over by Babidi to become Majin Vegeta just for the fucking power gain.
Yeah.
And like everyone who's ever been like, taken over by Babidi, they can't like break free. But his hatred is so pure that he's like, yeah, I only did this so I can get the power from you. I was never actually like under your control. And then he kills himself to save his son while also under Babidi's control. It's just so good.
Good.
It's so good.
Did you saw Super, right?
No, I did not watch Super.
What?
Bro! Missed me
Super
with
goes
those
hard,
first
bro.
like 10 episodes.
Okay,
Super
Super
actually
sucks
goes
until
hard.
like 80 episodes in. I will admit.
I'm not
But-
watching 80 episodes.
Bro, just skip then. Just skip. Watch the last 70. It's so clean, dude.
That's actually kind of fair. I
It's
could
so
probably do
clean.
that.
It's
Yeah,
so
I could probably
good.
do that.
It's so good. Mikey knows. I know. Mikey.
Yeah,
He's here.
it goes crazy, bro.
It's clean, dude.
It goes nuts.
Is
But,
JoJo shonen? Sorry,
No,
quick question. Oh, it is.
JoJo's
I
is
would not
fantastic.
call it a shonen. I actually don't know what to classify it as.
If you guys want just random shit happening, like imagine Mad TV, but not like a whole season of anime.
That's not
Fucking
a
watch
good,
JoJo's.
fucking
It is a good
marketing
show.
That just makes me not want to watch it.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no,
not a
Yeah,
good
that
pitch.
TV sucks.
It's just
It's
not a
actually
good
really
pitch.
bad. It's really
Oh,
bad
yeah.
and not good at all.
The meme ability of this anime is just so fucking
It's
high.
top tier, and if you don't understand
While
memes,
it
get the
also
fuck
being
out of my face,
super
kid.
good.
All right, JoJo elitist.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm not an elitist.
Not
It
you.
wasn't in my top 3.
I'm the elitist.
Talking about Mikey.
Mikey's literally the guy that's like, you know that picture of the fish looking right into the camera? He's like, watch JoJo's. That's what Mikey does. Like,
Mikey
watch
will never
JoJo's.
shut up about JoJo. He's always talking about it. Like, bro, watch it. It's
Yeah,
just like,
because
come
you
on, man.
fucking plebs.
Y'all know
about
the
it.
no JoJo January meme.
Yeah, dude, hold on. JJ, I'll send it to you right now. Please throw it up. Please throw it up. I'll send it to you.
That's the easiest challenge of my life. Hello.
Nico, wait, what have your animes been so far? okay, we got Gurren Lagann. What was the first?
My Hero Academia.
Oh, it was My Hero. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, Nico. I was trying to remember the first.
fine.
I
No,
knew
no, I love
Gurren
you,
Lagann.
man.
I was trying,
I
I was
really
trying to
love you.
remember the
You know what?
first, dude. I'm
It's
so
okay.
sorry.
I love you and I pay attention when you speak. I don't expect to say that. And that's fine because I love you unconditionally.
I'm so sorry, Nico.
Nico,
I'm
we need to wrap
so
up the
sorry.
podcast. You need to go a little quicker here.
Oh, I'm done. Yeah, this is Dragon Ball Z.
Nico,
Oh,
I'm just gonna-
right.
Favorite.
I'm gonna rewatch this and only listen to your part of the.
Yeah, okay, guy.
It's just gonna be the Raid Shadow Legends.
You're gonna skip. Like, man, I can't wait to hear what I said. I hear my voice. It's just a fucking ad read the whole time.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it. Everyone, any last fucking anime shits? What's an honorable mention? Maybe something that's like super popular we didn't even mention.
I'm Ryan.
Did we?
I mean,
say
one of my
Vinland
honorable mentions is
Saga?
Demon
Did
Slayer,
we say
but-
it?
I was about to
Yeah,
say
Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer.
Vinland Saga, I barely mentioned because it was like top
Ooh.
6 of mine.
Oh,
I was so close to putting it
my
on my
God.
top 3.
Oh my god.
Vinland Saga?
Yeah,
Fate Zero
Vinland Saga
Ultimate.
was so good.
Oh,
Fate Zero.
Oh my
Fate
god.
Zero's
Fate
Zero's
Zero
clean.
was
Yes.
super close for me
Clean.
too.
Yeah, Phase Zero, like the first two, or just whatever.
No, we're sleeping on a
Stay
certain
Night
anime.
and
Zero, right? Or
wait,
Blade Works?
yeah, Blade Works.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, Nico, we're sleeping on a certain anime, and you know what anime that is.
Peppa Pig.
Are you talking about Ajin that I've only seen 3 episodes of?
No.
Is great.
What are we talking about?
Ultraman!
Ultraman!
One
Alright,
Punch
I'm
Man,
gonna-
dude.
Ultraman!
I watched.
No one said
Ultraman.
One Punch Man.
That
It's not good.
Kind of sucks. Yeah.
It's terrible. It's
Yo,
It's
bad.
bad. It's a
Yeah.
bad anime.
Mob Psycho.
Ajin, though,
Mob Psycho is
Ajin
fun.
for being
Mob Psycho.
CGI. Like I know a lot of people hate on CGI, but Ajin did it well. Like I don't
I
know
like
how,
it
but
a lot.
the story just like worked with everything.
I'll agree. If you're gonna watch a 3D anime, watch Ajin.
Okay,
Oddly-
here's the number
wait,
one recommendation.
Oddly, Shokugeki no
Mm.
Soma is really good, even though a cooking anime sounds random, and
The cooking's the cool
it's an
part.
ecchi. It's an ecchi, so it's kind of sexual. But if you
It
can
is
get
good.
past that part, it has a really I don't know. It's just
I
really
think you're the only person with that problem, Courtney.
the ecchi thing. No,
we're all
a
men.
lot
if you
of-
could get past it, I know it's like weird and like it might make you uncomfortable. Yeah, okay, guy.
Okay, well,
That sh-
Yeah,
that anime
guy, what the
definitely
fuck
goes
is wrong
overboard,
with you?
though.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I just can't watch titties. Dude. It hurts
Shut
me.
up.
Because he's gay.
Did anybody
This
watch
is
Mob
guy.
Psycho?
Gay Fighter
I
98.
haven't seen it yet.
That's
Mob
crazy.
Psycho.
I
think
was
it's
Wait, I thought it was Guy
I'll
Fighter.
second
I
that
saw-
motion.
Yeah, I thought it was
Joey?
too. Guess
The
not.
first part of
Yeah,
Mob
Shut up,
Psycho.
guy.
First part of Mob Psycho
Honorable
is good.
mention: the PSO2 anime is trash. Don't watch it.
Thank you for mentioning.
it's
Yeah,
not
it
honorable?
wasn't very good.
The first 2 episodes are kind of good, and then it just fucking shits the bed.
Yeah.
No one had Attack on Titan in theirs. That's good.
I mean,
That's
I
good.
haven't
That's an honorable
I haven't
mention,
finished it, but that's definitely
That's
an honorable
true.
mention. At least season 1. All right.
Yeah. I think season 2 is actually.
There's
kinda
no
hyped
other
right
anime
now.
like it. I think it deserves a.
There's no other anime like season 1 of Attack on Titan.
I don't
Okay.
get.
I'm not
bad
clowning on
next
the
season.
second season.
get
It's
it.
just it stopped getting dark, and I was like, this is why I came here.
If you guys are looking for a weird anime, like an anime don't really know what's going on, but like if you read the comments on the YouTube section, you'll get it. Is a Serial Experiment Lane. It's
What?
super. It's super.
Thanks
old,
everybody for listening to this
from
podcast.
2006.
Mikey, he's rezzing. You can shoot him, Mikey.
But it's-
Line it up.
I'm going. I'm going.
Line it
I'm
up.
going.
He's literally
really-
just right in front of you.
it's
He's right in
really
front of you.
good.
Just shoot him.
It's really good.
He's right in front of you.
All right, y'all.
Watch
Don't forget to like,
Watch.
comment, subscribe, leave a like in the
Yo,
comments. Hit that bell for daily.
Well, Nico, the
That's
video's been over since you
podcast.
started your
Shadow
spiel.
Rage Bud-
I'm sorry to say.
That's the
This is
Nico
all
like
good for
haha
nothing.
funny laugh just to get you off my goddamn back because I gotta go cry.
Yikes. Yikes.
Hey,
All right,
GG to the good
yeah,
good
Nico.
podcast.
Good
Thanks
podcast.
for listening.
Wait,
This has
what's the
been
next
Peanut-
podcast?
I don't fucking know.
Whoa.
Nuclear warfare. See you next time.
We're all gonna die
That
from the
was lame.
coronavirus.